Let me move this. And let's give it another shot.
See, I've been holding back, I've been wanting that sweet holy honey. Sweet holy honey.
Hey homegirls, welcome to my very first video. I'm going to be getting ready and talking about my college decision. I don't know if y'all can tell, but if y'all look at my shirt, the class of 2K22. Look at what wait, okay, anyways, period. Then it is my last year, and can I say the time has flashed by. I don't know if it's because of COVID and online school and just like my high school experience. Like, I went to so many different schools, you guys. Like, I don't know what about it, or if that's just what life is like, but it literally passes by so fast. So this video is for people who, anybody who is interested in going to college. I'm not gonna tell you what college I'm going to until, you know, towards the end, because I gotta have a little bit of build up. You know, I gotta keep the girls interested. So first, sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm excited. It's my first video. I got a lot to tell y'all. I have a lot to say. So first, I wanted to start by talking about, babe, I'm sorry. I started texting. What was I talking about? Child, these last 4 years have flashed by. So I wanted to start out this video. I'll leave like timestamps so you can skip to the portion of the video that's the most relevant to you. But I wanted to start by getting some kind of glance at my 4 years of high school, just because you know, I'm feeling, you know, nostalgic, and I want to look back, you know, recap and all that junk. And also I feel like it's indicative of like, so that was my soda water. There's some hand sanitizer. You gotta stay, you know, stay version safe. In these days, oh my gosh, with COVID, you literally could never be too safe. Like, bro, hold on. My freshman year, I went to an art school. It was dedicated to the fine and performing arts. It was in Chicago, and I went for musical theater. It was a cool school. So I took a variety of academic and professionally enriching courses. So I did ballet, I did modern dance, I did vocal technique. It would have been like jazz. I did theater rep, I did tap dance, I did so in addition to all of those classes, right, I did stagecraft. So in addition to those classes, right, I took academic courses as well, and I was required to do pretty well in those. That school was really stressful for me, and as a freshman, I just didn't end up like jiving with that school. So I went to a different one my sophomore year. I was there for 2 years, but the third year that I spent there, I was doing online. And y'all, that third year, like when I tell you junior year was the hardest year for me, like that same year when we went online, I moved from Illinois to Florida, girl. So I was, in addition to adapting to a new, you know, situation, going to school online. And it's funny because I went to school online, middle school. I was homeschooled. I did that, I think 2 or 3 years, I don't even remember. So going from going to online school in middle school to then going to a brick and mortar school, and then having to again go back to online school, even though I knew it didn't work for me. That second semester, y'all, I did not do well. So that second semester did sink my GPA. You were wondering why I started to look like a post-adolescent Michael Jackson? This is why calamine lotion. It gives me the best set, you guys. Like, my foundation, when I apply this, does not go anywhere. And I'm sweaty, y'all. Like, I tell ya, and living in Florida has made it absolutely no better. I can be sitting and start sweating. I was in the freaking mall waiting for food and I started sweating. See, I'm already out of breath. Y'all hear that? Bitch, it's okay. It's okay. In my 4-year experience of high school, the one thing that I do think helped me, or like put me maybe a step forward, was the fact that I definitely knew what I wanted to do at the end of those 4 years. Like, I knew what degree I wanted. Like, I knew kind of what path I wanted. And I feel like if you don't know that, it's obviously okay, and you're gonna be fine. You're gonna get through it okay. If you're at the beginning of your high school experience, so your freshman or sophomore year, you have more than enough time. All that I can say is that your freshman year matters, bro. Like, try your absolute best your freshman year, because if you try your best your freshman year, you really, you know, as long as you stay afloat, you'll be okay. But if you tank like your freshman year, you're gonna be drowning, not drowning, but you're gonna be sinking, and you're gonna be trying to swim to the top of, you know, a really almost like a toilet bowl, and each year you get flushed, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Try your best your freshman year. So going into my freshman year of high school, like I said, I knew I wanted to be in theater. Obviously, I took classes that were relevant to that, taking classes in high school. If you have access to that, which I will also say I was lucky enough to have access to that, if you can find clubs, like community organizations that are relevant to whatever you want to do, like that kind of thing. So my 4 years, I definitely was doing a lot of that, right? I have a resume that is extensive. It shows the training that I was luckily able to receive, the productions I've been in, inside of school, outside of school, stuff like that, like showing that I've been active in the theater community, showing that I've been active in the industry of acting while being a high school student and before being a high school student. definitely helped when obviously applying for a freaking theater degree, don't it? Need some water for my soap, y'all. For my soap. I put an ice cube in there. Can y'all see that? So in addition to theater, I was involved in speech. I did that for the 2 years that I went to HF. So that was my sophomore and junior year. And wow, I feel like 2 years. Okay, so my next thing I wanted to talk about was my last year of high school. I moved down here at the start of the pandemic, and this difference is stark. You know, I loved the experience that I had out here, meeting my friends, all of that stuff, but it is a small town. It is a small town, and when I say I'm ready to go, going from a big school, a big state with like a lot of opportunities that are relevant to what I want to do, to like moving to a new small town, not knowing anybody, and you know, in the middle of a pandemic, and I can't really get to know anybody. That was a whole different world for me. My logic when I was applying to college, because the advice I had gotten from my friends, you know, older friends who, you know, graduated before me, stuff like that, you know, start early, all that stuff, start early, all that stuff. I hear you. Did I start early? Like I said, absolutely not. So basically, you know, I procrastinated, and procrastination narrowed my choices down for me. So my kind of logic when I was coming into my application process was like, you know, show them all of the stuff that, you know, I'm capable of, and if we are a perfect match, you'll accept me into your school, and if you don't, NO means next opportunity, and it just wasn't meant to happen. So I have a resume that shows, you know, my extensive dedication to my craft, and I'm just gonna lay it out all on the table, and that includes the fact that my grades and stuff and sometimes my test scores, they may not be absolutely perfect. The fact that I have this progression that you can see. So I applied to 10 schools, right? I got rejected from all 3 colleges in Florida. And when I tell you, I got accepted into every other college I applied to. I got into every other college. So it definitely was a sign that it's just time for me to keep on keeping on. I thought I was a Florida baby. You know, I thought I was a Florida girl. I thought we was meant to be, child. They told me we was not meant to be. They told me it was bigger and better things elsewhere. So that's where I'm going. Okay. At the end of my high school career, a 3.1 GPA, which is not extraordinarily high by any means. For a really long time, I felt like my GPA was so low that it was going to cripple me, right? Like in terms of what college I was going to be able to, you know, get into. Not at all. Especially considering when you consider that they consider the extracurricular activities, which I really think in my case is what helped me. Showing that I had some interest and I was active, definitely I feel like helped. I don't want anyone to feel like you have to be active in 1,200 million different things, because I wasn't. I was active in my one, but I have my one specific activity. Speaking was my thing. So like I said, I did theater already. I mentioned that. I also was a part of a radio show. I had my own radio show for a year while we were on, campus. It ended when we went off campus, obviously, because there was not much we could do when we couldn't be in the studio. Speech, I will say, speech, unlike my radio show, they did bring that online. So I was on my school speech, I don't know if y'all call it speech or some people call it forensics, but I was on my school speech team. So basically we went, to other schools in the surrounding Illinois area and competed as a team in different speaking events. So some people consider it similar to debate. I've never been in it, but as far as speech goes, like I said, I was in that for 2 years, but they tried to take that online. And no offense to anybody, if y'all see this video, who was involved in that, but can I say that was the worst experience of my life? Like, so basically, in the competition I was in, it was called Original Oratory, but I was also in dramatic duet acting. Theater, gotta keep it, gotta represent. But I was in Original Oratory, so I gave an 8-minute speech about a topic of my choice. I just had to, inform. I had to keep the people informed, okay? And then I got judged on that. That's just if unfamiliar with what speech is. But yeah, I did that for 2 years. And they tried to take that same format, right? That same 8-minute speech that you give to a group of people. They did that same thing, but they did it over Zoom. And it was weird because we weren't presenting in the sense that we were speaking live to a camera. I did that when I did dramatic duet acting, but when it came to my Original Oratory, they made us record it, and having to re-record 8 minutes of the same thing over and over again, I really felt like I was going nuts. And I just have videos. I have a video of me looking so miserable. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna get started on the eyes, and the eyes is where the surprise is gonna come in, y'all, because I think maybe I'll turn this into black and white, so y'all really can't see what color the eyeshadow is gonna be to the very end, Because y'all, when I tell you, I'm so excited to tell y'all what school I'm going to, y'all. Like, I'm so excited. The area that it's in, it is the Black entertainment mecca. It is neat. It is known. It is known for producing some of the biggest Black works of film and TV and theater industries, bro. Like, the academics that we have access to, the opportunities. There is just so much to do out there, and there are so many people to meet and to network, and there are so many creatives, and man, it's just it's up, y'all. Like, it's up, and when it's up, it's stuck, bro. Like, for realsies. For realsies. All right, y'all, eyes are completely done. We are now moving on to lips, and you guys, I am still looking for my perfect combo. All right, y'all, now that the look is entirely completed, it is with the utmost excitement that I can officially announce that I have been granted and accepted admission into the illustrious Clark Atlanta University in the fall semester of 2022. I will be an incoming freshman with a double major in theater and mass media arts in hot Atlanta, you guys. I am so excited, you guys, to be moving to Atlanta. And like I said, there are going to be so many more opportunities for me out there. I knew at the end of this video I wanted to get into some of the stats that got me into Clark. And my ACTs, again, were not terrible. My ACT, I got a 1050, and my ACT, I got a 21. And like I said, again, I'm just repeating myself pretty much. I did theater for over a decade inside and outside of school, and I had a lot of extracurriculars that were relevant to my major. And I wrote my college essay about theater as well, so it really all kind of meshed together. It all really made sense, and I feel like I put it together and it kind of just looked like a complete package for a successful applicant. And obviously it got me so happily to where I am now. I am super duper excited, you guys. If you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed my personality and, you know, like kind of the way I did this whole video, I definitely want you to subscribe and stay tuned, because anyways, I have so much more content that's coming out, you guys. I have so much more college content that I'm excited to make, so much more beauty content that I'm excited to make. I think that's gonna bring me to an end to today's video. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to pack. I graduate in a few days. Like, it's so much going on, and if you want to come along for the ride, please feel free to subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, critiques, concerns about this video, about my channel, please feel free to leave them below in the comments. I am on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Pinterest. You can find me at Alana Yvonne. Alana has 2 N's and Yvonne has 2 E's. And soon, so super duper soon, you can find me on Clark Atlanta University campus, you guys. There's just so much good stuff, you guys, coming your way. There's so much good stuff coming my way. There is good energy in the air. I have said this pretty much this whole year, and I want to say it online, but like 2022 is a year of rain for me. I am so in my bag. I'm in my bag. I'm in my brand. I'm doing everything that I need to do to be the bee that I want to be at the end of the day. So, I love you guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you watch this video, like, I know there's probably going to be maybe 2 views on this video, but like, if you somehow, some way found this video and ended up watching it, can I just say I appreciate you, especially if you got to this part. I love this look, you guys. I hope you love this look, and I hope you love the video. I'll see you with the next one. I have no clue what it's gonna be, when it's gonna be, but I'm excited. I'm excited, so excited. You guys, are you in this? Are you into this? Are you seeing this, bro? All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're going to Clark, y'all, say something. Do not be scared to give me a good, you know, hey, homegirl, like, what's up? What's up? Okay, that's gonna bring me to the end of today's video. Like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Deuces. Hey, yeah.